This is the true story
of 6 strangers
picked to write a script and have their work taped
to find out what happens
when people stop being polite
and start getting real.
The real world, humor writing.
This is the best collection of writing in the history of the world. Forget the Great Gatsby of Mice and Men. The Bible. This is what all great professors should be teaching their class. Bravo, Professor Kearney, for you've enriched our lives with humor in a way that nobody else could have. Did you read Veronica J? Was really, really funny.
This right here is what all teachers should be teaching their class. Bravo, Mr. Kearney. Bravo for bringing such enriched humor into our lives.
What do I think about striped pajamas? Fierce pajamas. Striped pajamas. That's that movie with that little Holocaust kid.
what's red, white, and black all over. Except I didn't actually read it. Who are you kidding?
I hate this book.
I didn't buy the book. I'm not going to waste my money on that because the money that I will spend on that book goes right back to the 1%, and that's just a vicious cycle that I can't be a part of. It's just ridiculous.
Generally, I think the group is getting along pretty great. I mean, I contribute the most, like I said, I'm probably the best and the funniest in this group. It was the smallest penis she's ever seen in her entire life. And Matt and Aaron totally hate each other. But when they get really pissy, I do this really funny thing where I'm gonna applaud, so just but in a round motion, so it's a round of applause. Get it?
The group dynamic is great because we have one thing in common, and it's that we are all part of 99%. I think we're just all wasting time in here, and we could all just be outside protesting and fighting for a better cause than wasting time in here.
I love how nobody is afraid to say what's on their mind, regardless of how relevant it ends up being.
Everyone here smokes weed. Even if they don't admit it, I know it. I know they smoke weed. Aaron, why do you think he's so happy all the time?
You're talking like you're Ernest Hemingway.
Jenny, I've seen her eat Pop-Tarts, and I know what that means. Pop-Tarts are stoner food. And Debbie, she's Chinese. Chinese people love weed. Why do you think they're squinting all the time?
So I came up with a few puns to add to the group project, but they didn't go over too well. Nobody seemed that excited about them, and I think a lot of that might have to do with the fact that I'm definitely the funniest, and nobody else, their humor just isn't on my level. Hear me out. How does celebrity stay so cool? Because they have so many fans.
Jenny is hilarious. I had no idea what humor was until I met Jenny.
Get it? Because a fan is both the person that...
Jenny? Oh yeah, she's hilarious. I had no idea what humor was until I met her.
That's a good one. Yeah, absolutely.
I tried really hard to write it, so...
People who live beyond their means should act their wage.
I think there was too much time wasted on, writing down this script. That was all energy that we could have all used in protesting and fighting against the 1%.
Yeah, the 99% we're definitely getting on this project will single-handedly be because of Debbie.
Matthew is really down to earth.
Not like all those other lunatics who stay sober all day.
The project is almost done, which is excellent timing because it'll be in time to graduate, as I expect to send this off to Saturday Night Live.